Welcome to Mike Brown Barbecue. Today we're going to be doing full boat pork belly smoked like a brisket on this 250-gallon offset smoker. Stay tuned. Alright folks, so it's time to burn us down a coal bed for our full boat pork belly brisket. So I got me a full chimney full of lump charcoal here I'm going to dump in here. Just like that. And if you're wondering where I got this at, I bought this at Academy for $34. It's an Oklahoma Joe Smokers charcoal chimney. It's big. You can get a lot of charcoal in there, and it's stainless steel. It'll last a very long time. For 35 bucks, it's worth the investment because I go through two cheap ones twice a year. So that's about as much as you pay for two cheap ones. All right, so today I want to get my coal bed burnt down quick. So I'm going to put a lot of splits on. And this is the normal amount of wood I would normally put on. It's just all split up into smaller pieces for a coal bed. And just like that, we got our wood in there for a coal bed. And I'm gonna give it a little jump start with my trusty leaf blower. And now we got us a fire burning down for the coal bed. Let's go season up our meat. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so what I got here is a run-of-the-mill HEB pork belly. This one weighs almost 5 pounds, about 4.8 pounds. You don't have to really do a whole lot of trimming on these. So let's get this opened up. Alright, we got that opened up. This is the cut of pork belly that I like to use. It's around the center cut. It's got that good marbling in from the belly right there. This is the one that I like. So we're not going to do much trimming on this. Just a little bit here and there. Just around the corners out just a little bit. Just take little bitty pieces off, around the corners out. That's real thin right there. So that's coming completely off. Make for a good little snack. This is what I look for when I pick a pork belly out. That meat to fat ratio. There's more meat than fat. That's what you want. Alright folks. So we got that trimmed up the way that we want it. And we're gonna hit it with our norm. Some black pepper. Don't forget your sides. 16 mesh black pepper that we're using here. I like to go with a generous amount of black pepper. Helps build bark, and I just like a lot of black pepper. Now we're gonna go on with our extra fancy Boneless seasonal salt. Put a generous coat of that. Pat it in real good. Don't forget the sides. our presentation side, we're going to do this fat cap up, and we're going to full boat this pork belly. And I like that right there. So my cold bed's got just a little bit longer for it's burnt down. We'll go throw this on here in a minute. Stay tuned. All right, folks, time has come to throw our pork belly on. And that's what she's looking like, folks. Looking real nice. This does have a thicker end. I'm going to put this right here with our thicker end facing the fire. We'll check back up on this again here in about 3 hours. It's going to be a full boat pork belly smoked like a brisket. Stay tuned. Alright, folks. So that coal bed's burnt down. Let's open it up, smash everything down. And don't have to do too much smashing there. Looks like that thicker log I put up top still got a little bit left. I like throwing my coals up on the side a little bit because that's where my channel logs are going to sit, right up there on the side. I do want to move this fire a little bit though. Just like that. Scoot this dude over a little bit, like that. And then we'll go on with some dense logs. Put one right there. Ooh, that one's real dense. Put one right there. One right there. And then one right there. Spaced far enough apart where it'll burn real low and slow. We'll give that a minute to get caught. When it takes off, we'll close it down. And we'll let that pork belly do its thing. Sometimes you just got to give a little blow on it to get it going. But that's starting to catch fire. So I'm going to take and close my door down to about 1.5 inches open and let it do its thing. We'll come back and check that pork belly here in about 3 to 4 hours. Stay tuned. All right, folks. So we've just started to drop off our target temperature, 275. It's time to manage this fire. Let's see what we got. And we are just about gone, so now we're gonna smash all this down into a new coal bed. That one right there on that side wouldn't quite burn up, so we're gonna bury him down in the middle right there. Move the coal bed up just a hair, and we'll go on with our next logs. Put a real big dense log on this side since it likes to burn up quicker from right here. Go right there. This is dense red oak, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Put one right there. One right there. And one right here. And she's all managed up, guys. So we're at the 2 hour mark. I got exactly 2 hours of burn time out of that setup. Here in 2 hours, we'll check on the pork belly. And probably full boated at that point. So we'll see. Y'all stay tuned. Alright folks, it's time to check this pork belly and see what we got. It's been 4 hours. We got a nice dark part. Fat is softening up a little bit on top. I think it's time to go ahead and wrap that. I'll bring you in and give you a little close up of it. That's what she's looking like. I don't have my gloves or I'd grab it. It's really hot. Let's go full boat this thing up. Stay tuned. Alright folks, so here she is right there. It's got a good dark bark on it. We are gonna full boat it up. And that's what the full boat looks like, folks. It'll protect the edges, keep them crisping the edges up, and it'll continue to render the fat on top. We'll see how it's feeling in the thickest part, which is right there. And we're at 187. It's not probing quite tender yet, but it's got a little bit longer to go. We have to manage the fire one more time, so I'll bring y'all in for that. Alright folks, so this will be the last time we manage the fire for the pork belly. You can see everything's completely gone. We'll smash that down. That'll be our new coal bed. And I'm only going to put 3 pieces of wood on here, because that'll get me through the end of the cook. One right there, one right there, and one across the top, like that. And we'll shut that back down before it gets wild. And normally it wouldn't matter what I'd put on here, but since we're full boating this pork belly, I still need to burn a cleaner fire. So we'll shut that down, and here in about an hour that pork belly will be done. It was at 187 when we boated it, so it shouldn't be much longer. And I'll bring you guys back when we check it for final doneness. Alright folks, let's check on this pork belly and see if it's done. I got a feeling it's probably too done. I got busy, got to doing something, and this may be overcooked, but we'll see. Got good dark bark. Let's pull us a temp on it in the thickest part and see where it's at. So we're showing 207 in the thickest part, and that's probably might be a little overdone. The rest of it's probing like butter. Some of them are way done. So we'll see what it does when we slice it. We might end up turning into pork belly pulled pork. So I'm gonna go let this rest for a couple of hours, and then we'll slice it up and see what we got. Stay tuned. Alright folks, so here's our finished product on our pork belly brisket full bolted. As you can see, it's got some crispy bark on it. I do have a little bit of juice left over in the full. Pour over the top of it. Kind of give it that wow factor for presentation. Now take another look at it. Tell me that don't look good. So now there's only one thing left to do, and that's slice this up. I'm gonna come right here on the end, and that bark is crispy. And we'll take that off right there. That's gonna make for some good pork belly burn ends. And we'll get us some slices off of this. Well, the good news is it's slicing. It's not falling apart like I thought it was. And look at that, folks. Look at that juicy pork belly. And there's a nice little pork belly burn in. And there's a slice of pork belly right there. Let me get the camera on me and we'll try this out. Alright, so we got that burn in right there. We'll give this a try first. Man, that's good. That's a whole different level right there. Way more smoke than I'm used to. And then you got that crunch. It's crunchy. That's pretty damn good. It passes the bend test, holds up under its own weight. And just get a closer look at that, guys. Look at that pork belly. That is good looking. I'm gonna take me a bite right here off the end. melted right in my mouth. I was really worried that I overcooked that. That turned out to be a success, guys. This is good. Full boating definitely works. My next full boat experiment will be on a brisket. I want to do a pork belly first to kind of get a feel for it. My man Chud, he's on it. Chud's Barbecue, got that idea from him. And just look at that. Look at that. Mmm. That crunch, man. That crunch adds a whole nother dynamic to this. I'm used to wrapping in butcher paper. And that crunch on this is freaking awesome. Mmm. Crunchy bark. That's what's up. I'm gonna do a brisket like this now. Alright, so a couple notes from the cook. We were 275, 300 the whole way. This took roughly right at 5 hours. I walked off away from the fire, had to go take care of some stuff. I was actually shooting some other videos on another smoker, and I was worried that I overcooked it, but it actually turned out perfect. So, got to get out of jail free card there. So there you have it, folks. Red Oak smoked full boat pork belly brisket. It's a big mouthful there. And that's what's up. Crunchy, fat rendered, sweet goodness. Mmm. I'll hurt myself on this. This is better than that bacon brisket I smoked. So, there you have it, folks. Try this at home. Super easy, super good, and you won't be disappointed. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'll have more content coming your way. Until next time, peace out.